We are live. We are live. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We are live prepping breakfast for you. Good morning from the Flat Stomach Tea Kitchen.
Yes.
Welcome to the Flat Stomach Tea Kitchen. We're going to show you how we make our oats. We're going to show you how we prepare our breakfast. This is very easy, simple. I've got a busy day ahead, so it's going to be a quick one. A very, very quick breakfast. Good morning, everyone. Let me know what you guys are having for breakfast. We are prepping breakfast here with Chef Rumbie. Please talk us through the ingredients.
Morning, boss ladies.
Good
and boss
morning.
men. Welcome to our Let's
Ooh, you look hot with the new hairstyle.
Yes.
Looking hot.
Yes, thank you, boss lady.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna take you through on how we're gonna make the oats today.
Okay.
Very quick. Okay, we're gonna put them in the microwave.
Yes.
So in here is 3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons of oats.
Yes.
We're using the tummy fat
Tummy
destroyer
fat
oats.
destroyer,
You
yes.
can see we just love using canisters at home because it's easier.
It's easy,
Yeah.
yes.
So you can see the chia seeds, those blacks things, and then the brown comes from the cacao. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna add the blueberries.
All right. So it's 3
frozen.
spoons. The frozen blueberries. It's 3 spoons. How much water did you add? That seems like a lot of water.
No, it's because of the oats.
Oh, because of the oats. Okay.
Because of the
Yeah.
oats.
All right.
Yes. I'm just gonna add half handful of my hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine this
That's
is
it.
boss
That's
lady's
half.
hand.
That's
Imagine
my whole hand.
this one.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm just gonna mix it up.
Mix it up. People will be like, no, I don't like oats, wara wara. So today I'm busy. I prefer my oats to be cooked on the stove top.
Yes.
But then I've got a busy day. I've got to go. Going to work. My first meeting actually is at 9 o'clock, but I need to go prepare.
Yes.
All right. So that's the oats, boss ladies. While it's cooking, how long are you cooking it for?
For 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes. All right. Cool. And then obviously I'm gonna have my tea. So just flat stomach tea of choice. We've got different, obviously, teas. You've got the tummy fat destroyer tea. You've got flat stomach tea with green tea. You've got flat stomach tea with moringa,
Yes.
and many other teas. But those are the ones that I've just mentioned are typically the ones that I have in the morning. And then during the day, I can have like womb tea,
Yeah.
glow tea, and other teas. But for slimming and for maintaining my flat tummy, boss ladies, I use those ones that I've just mentioned to you. Number one, we eat to support our goals. People are always asking what happens once I've achieved my desired weight. Will I go back to where I was? You will go back to where you were because you are not maintaining. But if you are maintaining,
Yes,
you
it's
get to
very
keep
true.
those results.
It's true, boss lady. It's
Absolutely.
true.
And for me, I always say, Chef Rooms, for as long as you are eating, right? For as long as you are eating, you get bloated.
It's true.
Bloat is just part of the game for as long as you are eating. You've got a stomach. Anyone who has a stomach should be on flat stomach tea.
It's true. They owe us. They,
Everyone that eats, actually you are eating and your food, the food is not digesting very well. So
It's true.
what the tea does, it aids with digestion. It will reduce bloat. And think about it, sometimes it's that time of the month.
Yes.
You feel bloated.
You feel bloated.
You've eaten food like sometimes there's certain food that bloats you. So that's why you've got to be so conscious of what you eat.
It's very true, boss lady.
Yeah. And then listen to your body. It will tell you. Okay. Anyway, how long are you cooking the oats for?
For 2 minutes.
2 minutes
So
in
I'm left
total?
with a few seconds, as you
Okay.
can see.
Yeah. All right. So today you can cook it on the stove top. You can cook in the microwave. You
yes.
can put it in warm water overnight, and then you mix it up with whatever that you want,
Yes.
and then you can have it the next day. Okay. Oh, yum! I love blueberries. There we go. Oh, look at that. Salivating already. And people be like, hey, I don't like oats. Like, what are you talking about? This is
They're
my
very
breakfast
nice.
every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
It depends on how do you prepare your
Absolutely. We don't eat boring food.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Good morning, Moya Harbor. Look at my oats transforming right in front of your eyes. So here we've got 3 tablespoons dry measured of the tummy fat destroyer oats, which has got chia seeds
Yes.
and cacao. All right. She cooks it up for 2 minutes in the microwave. You can cook it up on the stove top if you desire. She's added some blueberries. Good morning, Rose Society. So she's added some blueberries.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna add some. I love mine. I like to add salt in mine. So that's a bit of salt, boss lady. Just a little bit of salt, okay? Yeah? All right. I'm so spoiled. You know, even when I go to a restaurant, I ask for this type of, yeah? I'm like, don't you have that salt that goes, shh? Yeah, not that. That's a lot of work. It looks delicious with blueberries. Ooh, peanut butter. Moya Habo saying we must add some peanut butter. I've got something different today. I'm going to add extra chocolate. So here we've got a banana. I'm not going to have a banana because we've got a lot of calories in it already. Peanut butter is a good idea. You can add peanut butter if you want.
Yes, you
I'm just
can.
going to add some chocolate.
Chocolatto.
This is the 85% cacao. Okay. I was very naughty yesterday, Chef Rumbie. I went to King Arthur's house for lunch. And I had potato salad. You know, I don't have
mayonnaise.
I had potato salad. I had cheese rolls. I had a cake.
I saw it.
Did you see the cake?
I saw it in the fridge.
Yeah. And then there, boss ladies. So the chocolate is just gonna melt beautifully. Actually, Moyahabo, you are right. You know what? Let me add a little bit of peanut butter. Moyahabo, what are we saying? You know, what else am I gonna have the peanut butter? But I'm gonna have a little bit of it. Shabby, it's almost finished.
But I think it can be enough for now.
Ne? Enough. But two banana or not two banana? No, I'm not banana.
No banana. Blueberries. Yeah, blueberries. To be too much. Yeah.
But Chef Rumbie, look at this peanut butter. This is like an equivalent of a half a teaspoon. Ne?
Yes.
If you want to add some shake, you can do that as well. Voila! So I'm gonna eat this like quickly. I'm gonna get ready for work. My first meeting is at 9 o'clock, like I said. So we're gonna keep
Yes.
Ooh, church was late yesterday.
Share with us, but
I don't want to go too deep because you know when I start, I don't stop. But basically, what it was, the service was about yesterday. It's about our level of expectations. When you expect less from yourself, when you expect less from life, when you're expecting the worst out of life, that's going to be your reality. And we tend to lower our expectations based on the results that we've gotten, based on the experience. But Pastor was saying that never lower your expectations. The economy might be something else. Isimo Sako might be different from what you had expected. But never actually give up hope. And as always say, for as long as you are alive and you've got the life force of God within you, there's always hope.
It's true.
Never lower your expectations to a point where you've given up on life completely. And remember what happened was with COVID, Chef Rooms.
Yes, boss lady.
We always were prepared to expect the worst.
The worst.
There was the first wave, the second wave, this like, and then it'll be like, there'll be the second wave. Now we expect, you are scared. We've been living in fear for a very long time.
It's true.
The second wave is going to be worse. The next wave is going to, and then you are seeing people dying around you. You are thinking, oh my God, you are losing hope. And then also now with the electricity issue, with
load shedding.
They prepare you and say we're going to have stage 4, we're going to have stage 5, we're going to have stage 3. And then it's depressing. Now you've got to adapt and say this is the situation in which I'm in. And still expect the best. Prepare always for the best because that's what's going to be your reality. Okay? So why expect the worst? You're right? Because your level of expectation will be the same, whether it's positive or negative. You're using the same type of energy. So why not use your energy to expect the best? Because when you reach for the moon or the stars, wherever you end or land, you know where you land somewhere at 7 or 8 when you're expecting yourself to be a 10.
Yes.
Right? Instead of expecting to be a 2. When you reach a 1 or 2, it's like, you know, it's still very low. You don't feel a sense of achievement. So for me, I was so excited. I was so stirred yesterday. And there's certain things that I downgraded on, certain things that I've been expecting less of myself when I knew what I wanted, always known what I wanted, you know? And just in closing, one of my one guy, I grew up with him. I even had a crush on him. You know, it was just one of those boys who was very focused. And I've always been attracted to guys like that, right? And I doubt he even saw me as a teenager because, I mean, I wasn't as attractive as I am right now, you know? As a teenager. And he wrote on my wall. So yesterday I just shared a picture of myself. It's like I live a purpose-driven life, right? His comment was, you've always been purpose-driven. And I said, from being a young teenager, from the age 13, 14, you've always been purpose-driven. You've always spoken one language. So whatever I'm saying right now is not different from what I was saying when I was a teenager. 40 years, 30 years ago. He's saying, and you were always misunderstood because of your purpose. Yes, as a teenager, I was reflecting this morning. I didn't always know what I wanted, but I knew what I didn't want. I knew I didn't want certain things in my life. I knew that I didn't want certain friends around me. You understand? And I was always the odd one out. And it doesn't surprise me as to the woman that I've become now, because I've never been the type of girl who wanted to fit in with everybody else. You understand, Rooms?
Yes.
And sometimes you've got to separate yourself. You've got to be alone. And that's when you get to hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. Then when there's so much noise around. So I was just like, okay, I'm still on the right path because I've not changed my confession. I've not changed my language. And people that have known me for many, many years can also attest to it now. You know? So I was just like, oh wow, I'm grateful. So boss ladies, let us not lower our level of expectation. What is it that you've lowered your expectations on? Because you haven't achieved. Now you say, I'm going to get the degree. Okay? Many years you're like, I'm going to be qualified. I'm going to have my own car. I'm going to have my own house. I'm going to have all these things. But life happened. And now you're like, you have to downgrade. You have to downgrade. But it's time now, Tatela Mapopola by now, or Dala, and brush on them again and say, I'm going to believe God for bigger things. I'm going to expect great things to happen in my life. I'm going to expect greatness to manifest in my life. All right, I've been living on my knees for too long, but now it's time for me to rise up and take my position. It's time for me to possess my possessions. It's time for me to believe God for the promises that He had laid in my heart, for the promises and the dreams that He had laid in my heart when I was a teenager or 5 years ago. And now I've given up on those dreams because I allowed life to happen. I allowed the disappointments that I've actually experienced to now take control of my life when I can be in control, because greater is He that is in me, and He's promised me that I'll be great in my life. And I know what I've always believed that I was destined for greatness, but now I've lowered my expectations because of the situations and the circumstances. But boss lady, my sister, my brother, I'm talking to all of you. It's time for you to get up again. There's still hope. There's a reason why you're alive.
It's true.
There's still hope. So what are those things? What are those things? What are those dreams that you've given up on? And what has God laid in your heart? Bring it to life. And say, from today, I'm going to expect great things from myself. I'm going to expect great things from my family. I'm going to speak life into whatever dry bones in my life. And I'm going to start expecting
Boss lady.
great things. I'm going to expect light in my life. I'm going to speak light in my life. I'm going to speak life in my life. I'm going to expect greatness. I'm going to expect whatever I touch will actually turn to gold. I'm going to believe whatever I'm believing for will come to pass, because I've got great expectations for my life, because God is in me. He lives in me and through me, and He's the one who has given me these dreams. And because He's given me these dreams, that all the desires of my heart will come to pass. Love you guys. Let me eat my oats. It's getting cold.
Turn around.
I hope I've blessed one of you. And if I've blessed you today, send me some love, send me some fire, send me some green hearts, and say, today I'm going to take my position in the kingdom.
It's true.
I'm going to take my position as a wife. I'm going to take my position as a daughter. I'm going to take my position as a businesswoman. I'm going to take my position in whatever that is. And I'm going to now never again lower my expectations. I'm going to expect greatness, and only great things will come from me and my family. Rumbie wants me to tell her.
Yes. Not so fast. You cannot just go. Yes. boss ladies and boss men, let's talk about these
She's
curves.
saying she's stuck in the cafe and answer. I've just gone into serious things. Now you want to talk into her.
Yes. Remember,
Those are serious.
they're also serious. They give us a shape.
Yeah, I've just gone into the spirit and then want to talk about curves.
Yes.
Part of the journey.
It's part of the journey. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I can have curves, so can you.
Hey,
Yes, this is a testimony. It's a living testimony. Zaka. For your testimony is next, boss lady.
Yes,
Did you see what's written on my pants?
million mama.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Million.
I expect it. Why should I lower my expectations?
You don't have to. You don't have to.
All right. Have a lovely day, boss lady. I'll catch up with you guys a little later. Keep thriving, keep believing, keep expecting greater things to manifest in your life. And never, ever, ever cave in, don't give up. Doesn't matter what is sitting. Where now what's important is your expectations and what you believe, because your expectations are going to be your reality. If you expect great things, you will see great things. And if you expect nothing, you're going to get nothing.
It's true.
Your expectations will produce your reality. Goodbye, everybody. Yes.